Hello, welcome to another episode.
Read it out.
There we go. I was like, there's no fucking way she's not gonna yell it. Come on.
I was literally waiting because I'm like the perfect moment to interrupt you, and you paused, and I'm like, fuck.
No, that's why I was like, you gonna get it?
She
Guys.
knows.
Okay, so I officially finished my 5th book of the year.
Wow, I haven't even read one. I'm actually sad.
It's okay. You've been busy. You are busy writing a book, bitch. That's way harder than what I'm doing right now. So
That's
I
true.
actually think you're fine.
Thank you.
But I absolutely have to talk about the book I just finished. It's The Housemaid. Holy,
Yeah, I need to catch up immediately.
you have to at least listen to the book. Like when you have a minute, it's such a quick read. Like it is, I don't know how many, it's maybe a few hundred pages.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's like 300 pages. It's a super quick read, really quick audiobook. The female narrator, or the narrator, is just one woman. She does a phenomenal job. Bro, everybody told me that this book was a twist with a capital T. I figured out one of the twists. Like the one thing that I thought, I was like, I think that's what's happening. But then once, because there's like a part 1 and a part 2, and you find out almost everything when you get to part 2. Like, well, no, that's a lie. At part 1, it kind of all comes to play. It was fucking nuts, dude.
Have you read Verity? Let me ask you
Yes.
this. Is it similar to Verity? Because that's the vibes I get.
Yes.
Okay.
You know how like as Verity keeps going, you're like, what the fuck? That's literally how this is. Okay. But here's the thing, even after I got the first big twist, because that was like low-key the one I figured out. I was like, okay, I think this is where it's gonna go. And guys, the only reason I'm not going deeper into it is because Sarah hasn't read it. And I genuinely think if you know the twist, the book is not as good.
Interesting. Okay.
I think if you go into it knowing what's happening, it's not as good, because part of what made it so great was literally that I was sitting here being like, what the fuck? What is your goddamn problem?
And that makes me excited to read it, because I pride myself on how smart I am, honestly, about guessing books, because I'm like, oh, saw that coming up from the page 1.
Mm-hmm. There is one big twist. Hold on, let me see. There's this one, and then there's this mini twist, and then the epilogue threw me. When I finished it, I'm like, because I think this is a trilogy. I think there's a couple more after this. And I was like, you got to be shitting my dick right now. This is where the series is going. Yo, that's crazy. Like, guys, this was I cannot wait until we're going to have to talk about this again in a different episode.
Yes.
Because holy hell, it was so fucking good. 10 out of 10.
Applause.
10 out of 10. So
but
good.
I've also heard that her as an author, from quite a few people, like she is a great author.
You want twists and turns. I feel like Frida McFadden is literally, she is like the queen of twists and turns. Where
I wish I could be that cool.
Dude, like every single thing you think, like she could teach lessons on this. Whatever you think is happening. Did you read the book Pen Pal?
Yes.
Okay, so kind of the whole time you're like, what the fuck? What is going on?
Especially, I'd like to say that the one thing that threw me off in Pen Pal is that you typically don't read stuff like that, so that didn't even clock to me. Like, for a second, I got a little vibe from the nanny, like the house cleaner, especially because, like, she was Scottish, and she, like, believes in that kind of stuff, and so I was like, well, and I'm like, no, that can't be it, because, you don't read books like that.
And no, I went into it thinking it was a dark romance. What gave away Pen Pal for me, who's the author of Pen Pal? Do you remember?
I have it, but no, I think it's, well, now I'm going to have to find it. And
J.T. Geisinger.
Yes. I was like, It's the same as the purple one. Yes.
Yep. The way I was like scanning my shelf. I'm like, I know it's on one of these 2 shelves. But what gave it away for me, guys, if you have not read PayPal by J.T. Geisinger, you need to. And I highly recommend you skip forward like 30 seconds, because I'm about to give something away. Maybe like a full minute. What gave it away to me that she was dead is when the fucking house cleaner was like, the dead don't know they're dead and you can't tell them. And then I was like, oh shit, bitch, she's dead. That right there gave it away.
Again, that was the moment that I was like, wait, but, and then I'm like, no, that can't be it. And then I kept going with crazy ass theories in this direction.
I, at one point, had the most insane theory, which I'm gonna let you know would probably be a good book. But if I tell you the theory I had, you're gonna guess what happens in here. So, like, I literally can't even tell you my crazy theory. I know. Once you finish it, I will tell you my crazy ass theory. I went 100 paces deeper. Like, mine was so convoluted and so crazy. When I ended up finding out, I was like, wait, that's actually like brilliantly simple, which was like the craziest part. It's the twist is not like she did, she this, she all of a sudden when you figure it out, you're like, I'm so goddamn stupid. I'm so stupid for not having got it because it should have been a duh. But there are so many other things happening in there that you're just like, I don't.
Like,
Is
there's
this
no way.
is this important or is this important? Is this important? And just I'm telling you, it just and I should have. I had one thought at one point, which once again I can't tell you, otherwise you're gonna figure out what happens. But I literally had one thought at one point where I was like, huh, da 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 da. And I should have known the minute I had that thought, that should have given away most of the book for me. But I was just like, maybe it's just because I feel like sometimes it's hard when you're like, is this for the plot or is this just because it's a book? Like, is this part of the plot because it's so important, or is this just how it's written to keep the story moving along?
Yeah.
Like, damn though.
Very
Fucking
fine line.
10 out of 10. So goddamn good. 5th book I've read this year. I'm trying to hit 100. But, you know, well.
What's your next book?
You know what? Okay, so.
Will you please, for the love of all that is holy, finish Throne of Glass?
I was. Do
you hear how stupid you sound?
You know how stupid you sound. You see how stupid you look. Okay, here's what happened. I read one chapter of Empire of Storms.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, Empire of Storms. I started it and then I got so much anxiety again. I'm like, okay, I need to read a couple other things that are outside of this to like, because I'm prepping myself because this is, I genuinely feel like the last shred of happiness is gone. Which, wait, I feel like we should also talk about Queen of Shadows. Yeah. Y'all, I finished Queen of Shadows. Sarah, I know you've kind of forgotten about it, but I have to talk about this real quick.
It's fine.
Oh my God. First off, Arabin, Lysandra, everyone, like I'm now trying to, I'm literally sweating.
I saw a theory that said Sam was Arabin's son because he slept with like one of the hookers in his castle, and I was like, could that possibly be true?
I mean, but Lysandra cutting his fucking throat, her being a shapeshifter, her saving that little girl, Lorcan coming back, which by the way, I'm trying to avoid all spoilers on any of the characters, but it's hard some days on fucking book talk.
Especially because it's talked about almost every day.
Why did I see a fucking TikTok about Lorcan and it was a man like dancing, but the hook was like Lorcan at the circus? Sorry, what is happening?
That one I don't actually know the answer to. So
like that's
looks like I don't have to lie.
Looks like you don't have to lie. So now I'm just like trying to figure out what's going on. So obviously like Aelin and Rowan are going to be together. I keep saying I think Dorian and Manon, and for everybody being like, it's so funny how you pronounce Manon. I'm not going to say Manon. That's stupid and I hate it.
Forever she will be Manon to me, and Manon. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care. It's Manon. Manon sounds fucking dumb. I'm not saying that. But I think Dorian and Manon are going to be together. We have Aelin and Rowan. I think Adian and Lysandra are going to end up together because they've been kind of like flirty a little bit. And then we have Kaol, Nesrin, Lorcan, and Elid. Mm-hmm. And I don't like Kaol and Nesrin. I actually think she's too good for him, but I think Kaol is such a little punk ass baby back bitch. And he makes me, you stupid pussy. Aelin's a monster. Sorry she saved your life and Dorian's life and fucking everybody's life, you little pussy.
Isn't that so funny how it's like people do the hard this is just in fucking life or books. people do the hard thing that no one else will do that ends up benefiting the majority of people, and they're like, wow, what a monster. And you're like,
every time he's like, you can't trust Aelin. She's a liar. Shut the fuck up, you stupid motherfucker. You got. That's why I have to tandem read Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms, because Chaol, and it's so funny because I don't hate him. I just do not see a redeeming quality in him so far. And a man being such a little bitch has just don't do this, Aelin. Don't trust her. You're a monster. Yeah, you dumb motherfucker. And she is the only reason you're still alive. So he makes me mad. I don't like him and Nesrin together. I think she's too good for him. Elid, whatever her fucking name is, I love her. I want you to know, I literally went on Pinterest and I was like, Elid's foot. Because I'm trying to understand what's fucked up about her foot. Because I'm imagining like a club foot that's like on its side completely. But I think she just had like a few bones broken in her foot and they healed wrong and like bother her. So I think it's a normal foot, not a club foot.
Probably.
I don't know. They said she's dragging. I don't know. So we have her, Nesrin, Chaol, and Lorcan. And people have been like, oh my God, wait until you find out who Lorcan's with. So now I think it's going to be Elid, because that is the only that sounds psychotic to me and makes sense.
What sounds the most psychotic? That one.
Literally. I feel like we're getting to like Game of Thrones territory where everyone you love is going to die, which has me very nervous for the 13. I am ill. I am sick.
Do you know what I got yesterday?
I haven't even finished Madness.
Wow!
Little bitch. Oh no.
How fucking big this is.
It's weird. I want to cry. They can't all die. Aster never got to have a baby. She fell in love with a human man.
Anyone!
I'm already crying. This is why I haven't started it. Because I think from here it's all downhill. And I can't emotionally handle it. I'm literally crying. I'm sweating. They can't all die.
Non-trauma.
I can't handle it. That's why I haven't started, because when I think about them all, I cry. And I know something horrible happens to Aelin in the last book. I'm smiling, but I'm actually really upset.
You know what? I love you.
I love you. But I just, damn, like, they can't all die. That stupid fucking grandma. That old bitch. Someone push her off a fucking curb and break her hip already. Fuck that bitch. I fucking hate her.
Horrible.
I'm unwell. So when people are like, just finish it, I'm like, I can't. I'm trying. I'm just too emotional. I'm struggling.
I wonder if this shows our level of trauma. I'm laughing hysterically at your discomfort with 13.
I'm just, when I watch
Game of Thrones, it's gonna be fine.
It's not gonna be fine. You know what I'm also wondering? Is Aelin gonna keep her powers through the entire rest of the series, like past the end? Because there's been a few times now where someone and her have said no one should be allowed to have this much power. And I'm like, she about to lose her power? Is it gonna go? Is she gonna, because they say it's like, it's a bucket. It empties eventually. Like, it can be refilled.
I feel like all magical systems are typically very similar. They empty and you burn out, and they refill, or you fuck yourself over and you don't have anything at all.
Literally. So, in case y'all wonder why it's taken me so long. And you know what else? I was literally talking, where was I? Oh, I was at that weed bar in Colorado last night. in Denver, and I was like, we're weirdly talking about Throne of
And we
Glass.
have to go.
We have to go. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be so fucking fun. But like, I was talking to one of the girls about Throne of Glass, and I was kind of like, I want to read it
Did you
so.
cry there too?
Dude, they had to listen to me talk about books forever, man. But they were talking about books too. They like reading. But literally,
Fair.
like, I'm like, I only get to read it for the first time once.
I know.
So-
what I wouldn't give to read it for the first time again. In fact, it's been so long and I've forgotten half of it. I probably could.
You probably could. But like, I will only have this chance once. So I don't want to. I was DMing, or not DMing, but a girl was commenting on my page literally probably last week, and she's like, "Oh, I've already read 9 books this year. I speed read." I actually don't like that. I don't want to speed read, especially not Throne of Glass, because once I know it, you know it. It will never be like the first time again, which is why I'm like struggling to get through it, because I'm like, once I get through it, it's done.
Yep.
That's it. And I know there's so much emotional trauma headed my way. And when I think about it, I start crying, which is why I got 1 chapter into the tandem read and couldn't keep going.
Do you want me to tell you something that will make you feel better?
Is it actually gonna make me feel better?
Yes, bitch.
Okay.
Anthony Palmini is narrating his to erase.
You're switching topic and I love it. Y'all, if you have not heard.
I can't have you cry anymore on this one.
I know. Okay, wait, let's play a game real quick before we do that. I'm going to say a name. You just tell me yes or no. Are they alive at the end of the series?
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Great. Just yeses or nos. We're going to play the chat GPT game. Give me yes or no's, no spoilers. Aelin, yes.
Yes.
Rowan, yes.
Yes.
Dorian, yes.
Yes. Honestly, the problem is I don't remember a lot of it, but yes.
Oh, dear God in heaven. Manon.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I can breathe a little bit. Adian.
I don't know.
Shit. Okay. Lysandra.
Unclear. I think yes. Unclear.
Kale.
Unclear.
Okay. Elid.
Yes.
Lorcan.
Yes. Yes.
I would say Maeve, but she's big baddie and she's going to have to be defeated, so I say no. No.
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Fine.
I think my brain has gone into fight or flight, knowing that you're going to question me every step of the way, so it's blocked out the whole book for me, because I'm like, wow, this is really embarrassing. I really have pretty great retention for books, and that's the best book I've ever read, but all your questions, I remember nothing, so my brain is just doing the Lord's work right now.
Your brain said, shut down. Emergency.
Emergency.
Paging Dr. Beat. Emergency. The way I wanted to do that, and I was like, that might be too niche. Okay, y'all. We have been debating back and forth about male narrators, who we wanted for his to erase, which if you don't know, that is a dark romance that Sarah wrote about myself and my husband. Contracts have officially been signed with Anthony Palmini.
We have Kingfisher!
We have Kingfisher. Dude.
Ani, get the fuck on the ground.
Get the fuck on your knees, Ani. Y'all, that's the craziest part. Kingfisher, because the names in the book are literally me and Steven. Literally me and Steven. Ani, Steven. Anian, and Steven. Steven in the book says my name so much. Like, part of my real vows are in this book.
Get in the fucking car, Elizabeth.
Kingfisher. Y'all, I'm going to have to put on TikTok some of the things Kingfisher is going to have to say, because guys, now I know how women feel when like they have like a name like Sarah, a more common name, where it's all over books and like narrators are saying the most filthy things, but with your name, I'm like, now I get it, because nothing ever has my name.
I think you're the only person on fucking planet Earth that gets to say that Kingfisher said, get on your fucking knees, on me.
Get the fuck on your knees, on the.
You're going to need to use that as your ringtone. End of discussion.
Answer your fucking phone, Ani. That's gonna be my ringtone.
Answer your fucking phone.
That will be the only time in my life that my phone is
Steven's
not on silent.
Like,
he's gonna be like, who the fuck?
Who the fuck is that?
Steven wants no part of this, FYI. None. 0%.
And you know what? That's a safe place to be.
He only semi wants to read the book. I think he doesn't really. I'm like, you know what, babe? You stay your sweet baby angel self all the way.
You stay in your lane, babe.
You're not gonna want to read that actually. You fine. It's good.
Safe over there. Yeah.
So everybody has been asking, when is the book coming out? We start recording in March. So it will probably take about a month. So my thought is probably April, May at the latest, the audiobook will be out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I'm excited about, because on that note, like, I'm planning on having the audiobook for Nightshade come out at the same time as Nightshade. So not only will we have, because the Midnight's audio has just kind of taken a turn.
Oh.
Taken a little bit longer. We're going to have Midnight's History Race and Nightshade basically all out at approximately the same time.
Yeah, because my thinking is we're in January.
If Midnight's is not out before March, I might actually.
It's gonna be, because I think it'll come out next month. I think the Midnight's audio is next month, because we're gonna finish recording it this month. It's being edited as we do it chapter by chapter. And then after that, it's just fucking easy. Then it's just up. Guys, in case you're wondering why it's not up yet, we literally had to re-record. There were just some things that went so wrong with the audio that was recorded that there was literally no fixing it. And trust me when I say, y'all would not have liked it.
We tried.
It would have been bad.
We tried. Yeah.
We tried to fix it. It couldn't. It was not a waste. It was a great experience. So I promise you, my moans and groans are going to be so much better. Like, they have to be perfection for his tour race.
I will say that, like, if this is a lesson I have learned in life, it is, I am okay with taking the time to make it better, because I have been in so many experiences where I've been like, let's get it out. And then I'm like, I don't like what I put out.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're ending up having to redo it and doing twice as much work anyways. And so it's like, I might as well have it.
Just take our time. That's why people are like, when's Nightshade done? And Sarah has, like, literally refused to give a date. She won't do it. No.
I won't do it.
I feel like you will be able to give a date once it's fully finished. Everything is done. Then it'll probably be about another month out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm thinking that, like, I have honestly probably 2 or 3 chapters left to write, and then I'm done. And then I'm going to go through it as a once over and add or change what I want to do. And then I'm going to have you read it. And I think at that point, I will look into hiring out the formatting and all of that stuff, because the cover's already done.
Yep.
I've had the cover for 6 months.
Yeah.
So
it's just one of those things, though, rushing it.
I can put out a date.
Then you can put out a date. So I literally think it's going to be January. We record Midnights. Then, I mean, damn, if you're actually almost done with Nightshade, we might be starting recording Nightshade in February.
At the same time.
His tour race starts March.
You're going to be a busy narrator.
Damn, bitch. Yeah, someone actually just DM'd me asking me if I want to narrate their book. I might have to say yeah, but I literally can't for months.
Oh.
Like, I won't be able to, because I'm booked January, February, March. It would have to be somewhere April, May. That's crazy. Oh my God, look at me, booked and busy narrator.
Look at you, busy.
Look at me, booked and busy. Ooh, how many books do I have to do before I put narrator in my profile?
1.
Okay, when this one comes out, I'm gonna do that.
I just want you to know that the books that I narrated, one became available yesterday, and the other one is available next week.
Shut up. Wait, I have to get it. I have to hear it.
So I can put that in my bio.
I'll be honest, though, the breast milk, that kind of freaks me out. I don't know if I want to read that one. That one freaks me out a little bit. I'm not into pregnancy tropes. That's not normally in my jam.
She's not pregnant. She had a baby a year ago, and the baby weaned, and she goes, what do I do now? And the husband's like,
wait, no. Oh, I'm, with respect, I don't think I'm going to read that one. That's outside of the tropes that I'm comfortable with.
So it's like a milk kink.
Is that a real life thing?
I don't know, but Trevor did say that if we had a baby, he's like, it'd be the baby on one and me on the other. And I was like,
Trevor, he's so disgusting.
Did you know, though, that he said that there are bodybuilders that literally pay for breast milk on the black market because it helps them bodybuild.
At that point, just take your steroids, brother. Just stop. I can't. No.
You know what? You're done.
No, Sarah.
I need to find that video for you. Sarah!
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
This podcast turns into one giant stim. All the shit
We need Jennifer Lawrence up in here. Jennifer, if you're listening, we're gonna need you as a guest.
Holy shit, oh my god, I might actually cry. No, I can't cry
You
twice
don't.
on. You know what? I can cry once of happiness, once of stress. Because
Yeah,
TOG has really, it's fucking me up. Like, I can barely, like, I look at it and it's like, oh, it's still there. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna start reading it now. But that's another thing. There are just some books that I have to physically read. I do
Yes.
not want the audio. And so if I was willing to play the audiobooks, honestly, I'd probably have the whole series done by now, but there's something
I
about
just don't know that it's and this might be a controversial thing. I don't think necessarily that audiobooks don't count as reading because you're still listening. It's just
Yeah.
like a different intake. But it's different to
It is.
hear it. Like you comprehend it differently. I don't care what anyone says, like reading versus listening, you get two different versions of the story.
And I 100% agree, but I also feel the need to say to anyone listening to this, I am autistic, so I'm very literal. Reading is reading. This year, I'm trying to differentiate between what I read and what I listen to. But the problem is now I'm doubling up some books. So honestly, authors, I am your wet dream. Because not only will I buy an actual physical copy, sometimes then I get the Kindle version from KU, then I get the Audible version. Like I have 3 copies of many books. But for me, it's like, I would never say I watched a podcast unless it's on YouTube. But like, I wouldn't say I listened to a movie. To me, it's just, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying listening to an audiobook is not physically reading, but it is consuming a book, which I think is wonderful. I think that's like amazing.
Yes. Well, I was going to say, that's like when you're watching a movie and there's subtitles on. I don't watch the movie, I read the subtitles.
Oh, I read a movie more than I watch the movie. 100%. Yes. Well, and I think the biggest, like, the argument I hear is like, well, what about people that are blind? And I'm like, well, if they have the book in.
Gosh, you're like, sir, calm down.
First off, you're up here. Fuck off with your attitude. Watch who you're fucking talking to. Second,
I'm gonna need you down.
My favorite insult is, you shouldn't be talking to me with that hairline. With that hair, like you have a big attitude for that hairline. I'm sorry, it's my favorite insult. It's so funny. But here's the deal.
Yeah.
If someone who is blind has a book in Braille, then they're reading it in Braille. But if they're listening to it, you're listening to a book. You didn't read it. To me, reading is an action that you take. I read.
Yeah, your comprehension is different.
Yes, I read half of this book and I listened to the other half. Like that, I don't think there's anything wrong. What I do think is wrong when people are like, you only listen to audiobooks, you fucking stupid. I'm like, well, bitch, what? You haven't read 3 words in the past 17 years. Shut the fuck up. I'm never gonna.
People that don't read is wild. Like, what do you do with your free time?
I don't know, but they watch a lot of TV, which is fine. Watching movies is like a hobby. Do you, baby? But like, whatever. I do actually like TV, but I'm just trying to read more this year. But my thing is like, reading is reading, listening is listening. Am I ever going to shame someone for listening to? No, never. If someone says, oh, I read this book and they actually listen to it, am I going to be like, oh yeah, well, honestly, depending who it is, I might say something. If it were you, I'd be like, you didn't read it, you listened to it, but like, I do hear you.
Right.
But even today when I'm like, girl, if you can't read it, go listen to it. Because there's a distinction.
I will say from like, at least an author's perspective, this has nothing to do with anything, but I'm going to try to make it have something to do with it. But like, that's why with you narrating, you are the only person that I could even possibly hand it over to. Otherwise, I was going to do it myself. Because I'm like, nobody could do the influctuating and like the character and the personality. Like, I want it to translate as close as possible to the way that I wrote it. into the voices. So it's like your experience, although it's different, is the same because you're still getting the attitude.
Yep. That's why narrating His to Erase is going to be the easiest thing I do because it's just me now. This is the voice that you're going to hear the entire time. And the attitude in it is going to be the attitude that my fucking husband hears all the goddamn time.
You don't even have to try.
No. Book Ani speaks like me because she was literally written after me.
Right.
Yes. So.
In the moments in the dark, what would Ani say it like? Stupid little bitch.
You little baby back bitch. You little
There's like three
pussy.
eyes. Bitch.
Bitch.
They're like, ma'am, that's a typo. Leave it.
Now. Bitch. No. Bitch and bitch are not the same thing.
Different. Not the same.
They're not the same. Ah, man, we had such a great topic for this podcast and it really went sideways, but this was fun.
We're going to have to do that next episode.
Good talk about that next episode. Yeah, next episode, we are going to be talking, and because Sarah is so quiet about her life, and honestly, it's irritating me. Like, she's making me mad at this point because Sarah's lore is crazy, y'all. Literally, like, super Mormon, had to get married at 17 because she got, or no, 18, 19. 18.
I think I got pregnant when I was 17, had him when I was 18.
Okay, so Sarah had to get married.
Something along
at
those
like
lines.
Sarah got pregnant at 17, forced to get married at 17, 18, temple married, fucking Mormon, and now she's an ex-Mormon and is an author of
best-selling dark romance author.
Literally, like, she's a writer of dark romance and romantasy. I'm sorry, y'all telling me you don't want to hear the fucking lore of being an ex-Mormon mid-Utah with the meanest fucking people, with respect. Sorry if you're Mormon and hearing this, but goddamn, every time I go to Utah, these bitches look at me like I'm gonna eat your soul. And frankly, you should look at me like that. But
I hope no one has headphones on.
No, I hope they do. So next episode, we are going to be talking about Sarah's lore because y'all have to fucking hear this. And I promise by the time we record the next episode, I am now going to keep you guys updated week to week to week on exactly what it is that like it says happening. Not this. What's happening inside of Throne of Glass. I promise to keep y'all updated. So you should be prepared for me to cry for at least 35 seconds every episode if y'all got me talking about TOG, because I'm not. I'm not prepared. Like, I know a reckoning is coming. Kind of like Maeve. Here's how I think about it. Maven, when they cut her skin open and put acid on her veins to see what would happen, that's what I feel like Throne of Glass is doing to me.
I just need to pick up where yes, I just need to pick up where you left off and just read it at the same time.
Yeah, get the audio.
I'll never catch up unless you take 2 months off.
I'm so sorry, I can't do that. So just get the audiobook and listen to it.
I did that on the plane. But oddly enough, it goes back to what we were saying. I was like, oh, this isn't the same.
It's not the same, but it is still very fucking good. So we'll keep y'all updated on what we're reading. And Sarah, final words?
Read it or don't.
See you guys next week.